Hello everybody, this is Maddie. Today I'm just going to do a Dutch French braid just right here in the front. I have really long hair and I went ahead and straightened it because my hair is very frizzy. And so I'm just going to take a section and I'm going to braid it and that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to need is a comb. You're going to need just some kind of hairspray and a bunch of bobby. I just used 2, but you may need more. And then one of these little bands, the little clear bands. And what I do first is I go ahead and find where I want to part it. And what I want to do is you can do them very small or you can do them really big. And so today I'm just going to do kind of a big one. And I'm going to kind of go down to right behind my ear. So if you look at my ear, I'm going to kind of part it to about right here on my ear, right to the back side, and kind of see how that looks and see what I like. And then after I've parted that, and I make sure that I have a good line there, I'm going to go ahead and pull it back, pull the rest of my hair back, just so it's out of the way and I don't get any parts in it. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because one of my friends, she kind of struggles with braiding, and so we were out camping one day, and she's like, "Hey, why don't you make me a video?" So here I am. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and take a small section, and I just use my fingernail to make a section. And what you're going to do is once I have my section, I'm going to make 3, I'm going to use my 2 fingers, and I'm going to split it into 3 sections, and I'm going to use my pointer finger for the outside and my middle finger for that middle one, and then my 3rd finger for the other one. Now, when you're getting ready to do your braid, I always use these 3 fingers, and I'm going to alternate as I go. And I'm going to explain how it works. Now, the way that you're holding your hair is also another big feature. If you're holding it in the front of your head like this and you're trying to do it this way, your braid's going to stick up. If you hold it on top of your head where your elbow's kind of straight out and your fingers are up here towards the top of your head and toward the roots of your hair, you're going to get a tighter braid and it's going to lay flat on your head. So like I said, today we're going to be doing a Dutch, and that means that the Dutch is going to be out. Like it's almost like your braid is just sitting on top of your head. The regular French braid is where it's woven in. So it doesn't look like it's sitting on top of your head. It's woven into your hair. Okay? So for the Dutch braid, I'm going to go ahead and get started. You're going to go in. Okay, so your outside strand is going to go under your middle strand. And then, notice I grabbed it with my middle finger. And then the outside strand on the other side is going to go under your middle strand. And I grab it with my middle finger. Now, after that, those 2 passes, you're going to go ahead and add a teeny bit of hair. And I like to grab smaller portions of hair because I feel like it makes the braid look a little bit more French, if you will. So now I went ahead and grabbed it, and notice where I grabbed it. I grabbed it closer to my roots, okay? Then I'm going to take the outside and go under, and the one that I just went under, I'm going to grab a little bit of hair, and I'm grabbing it with my pinky because you notice a bunch of hair is kind of stuck after my underneath right here where my thumb is. I'm going to grab it with my pinky just for a minute so I can grab all that other hair and straighten it out. And then I'm going to re-grab it with my pointer towards my roots. Go under, what's this one? Outside. And then add just a little bit. And just to straighten it, put it underneath your pointer or your ring finger. Go under and add just a little bit of hair, and grab it with your pinky and just straighten out that hair and grab it towards the top. And you may want to pull a little bit just so that you have it nice and tight. And now I'm going to straighten. Okay, now I'm going to outside, under, and then add hair to that strand I just went under. And then outside of the other side, under, add more hair to this side. Outside of that hair goes under. Add a little more to the one I just went under. Okay, outside, under, and grab a little bit of hair to the one you just went under. Outside, under, add hair to the one you just went under. Okay, outside, under, add more hair to the one you just went under. Okay, and you can already see part of the braid going and working through. Outside, under, and then same thing. Now, you're going to decide where you want to stop. As you keep going down, you can decide to stop above your ear, you can decide to stop right here, and then wherever you decide to stop, which I think I'm going to stop right here, because I don't want my ear, I want my braid to go behind my ear, and I just don't want it to be showing. And so now I'm going to go ahead, even though I'm stopping here, did my last French braid part, I'm going to go ahead and continue braiding down my hair. And the reason I'm doing that is because I do not want for it to go, so when I put my band around it, I don't want it to lose any of the braid that I just did. So now I'm going to grab my clear elastic. I'm going to grab where I want my clear elastic to be and make sure all the hair around it is out of the way. And I have kind of thick hair, so I think I can only do it around twice. We'll see if we can do it 3 times. Can do it 3 times. All right, so now I have this little thing. One of the things my friend said, she's like, I don't want it to look like that. I'm like, I gotcha. I don't want it to look like that either. So what we decided to do is we are going to pin it right here. So I'm going to show you how I pin it so that you know. And so you know how to do it when you do this on your own. And I'm going to grab 2 bobby pins. And before I get started with my bobby pins, I'm going to take my hairspray and I'm going to just hairspray right here on my bobby pins. And I'm just going to let it sit. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to let it sit for a second. And you don't have to let it dry, just sit for a second. And what that does, I don't know if it's like an old remedy on how to keep bobby pins. I just learned it from somebody. And what I'm going to do, my hair is extremely thick. So when I try to put these bobby pins in my hair, it just really, they don't stick. They just fall out. And so one of the things that I do is I just take part of my hair and I'm going to pin it back. So I'm going to take the back part of my hair and pin it back. And when I pin it, there's a bumpy side. So this bottom bumpy side, I'm going to put that towards my head and this side on the outside. And so I'm just going to grab, and I always do it in an X because X's seem to make my hair look a little bit better. Hold on, my computer went to sleep. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pin. I'm going to take part of it, and notice I'm going back, and I'm pushing the hair kind of under here so that I can hide my bobby pin. And I'm just going to push right there, and I'm going to go up with this one. Okay, and I've kind of pushed my hair back so it's out of the way. And then I'm going to take the other one and I'm going to cross it the other way. So right here. And then sometimes you're going to hear a little click. Kind of like that. So now I have a cross right there. And it should stay pretty well. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of my hair down. And my hope, here we go, is that now my bobby pins are hidden for the most part, and I can kind of fix that one. So maybe it's a little bit more under. There we go. And now it's out of my face all day. All right, thank you so much, and I hope the tutorial helped you.